Hope you're having a great day. So, let's have a little chat. Why don't we? A little talk. Talk it out. Let us talk about it. First things first. A book that I recommend you all go out and buy is called As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. This is one of those books you can read in about an hour. You can fit in your pocket. Words to live by. You can keep it at the coffee table, give it to a friend for Christmas. When I first read this book, it was very difficult. Like, there was a lot of resistance in my brain. It was a hard pill to swallow. And before I had heard, Marcus Aurelius, the philosophers, that the way we think impacts us it impacts us big time. Wherever our circumstances in life, we are where we are, and our mental landscape, the way we're thinking, our thoughts. I'm trying not to say thoughts because I think of thoughts, like those Instagram thoughts. It's so difficult, dude. When you talk about thinking, the thoughts, dude, that's responsible for how our life is right now. I've realized that. Let me finish the thought. Is that this book told me, look, man, if you're having fear and doubt, guess what? It's going to show up in your life. If you're having pity, if you're complaining, if you wake up and you let your mindset dance, and go wherever it pleases, and you're aimless, well, guess what? It's going to show up. If you have hate and anger and contempt, it's going to show up, man. It could show up as a disease. It could show up as you being just completely miserable. It could show up many ways. Poverty. It could show up in, sickness. I said disease. A number of ways how this transforms into the real world. So, like I said, there was resistance to that because I was like, no, that's the way I think. It doesn't really matter, right? And I'm realizing that it's hard. Who of us can say that we've re-engineered ourselves, we've retaught ourselves how to think and how to actually think and not have fear, to banish fear? I'm not saying it's, of course you're going to feel fear, but I'm saying once you have some kind of purpose, once you have some kind of aim, man, who's got time to be doubting themselves all the time? Who's got time to be feeling anxious all the time? Such a waste of fucking time. Who's got time to be miserable? Not me, not you. All right? Listen to this little passage. The will to do springs from the knowledge that we can do. All right? Doubt and fear are the great enemies of knowledge, and he who encourages them, who does not slay them, thwarts himself at every step. Listen, doubt and fear are the great enemies of knowledge. Okay? He who encourages them, who does not slay them. I don't know about you, man. If I don't pay special attention, I don't slay those. I don't slay them. They're just in my head. All right, they'll grow like a little worm. They'll grow and they'll get bigger and they'll get nastier. Thought allied fearlessly to purpose becomes creative force. He who knows this is ready to become something higher and stronger than a mere bundle of wavering thoughts and fluctuating sensations. He who does this has become the conscious and intelligent wielder of his mental power. Thought allied fearlessly to purpose. That's why I talked about yesterday, even if it's something vague, man, give yourself something to wake up for. Give yourself something to strive for. If you're having a hard time and you're just maybe really dissatisfied. Maybe you hate your parents. Maybe you can't find a girl. Maybe you can't find a girl, man. I know it's tough, right? You want to feel love. You want to have a girl touch you, and you want to have sex. You want to feel love, right? You want to feel like you're not alone in this world. All right? Maybe you're short. Maybe you're dealing with anxieties. Maybe you're balding. Maybe you got acne scars. You just, man, all this shit can really weigh you down. And what this book is telling us is like, look, yeah, it can weigh you down. And it can make you feel like complete, utter garbage. Or you can work with what you got, play the hand that life dealt you, and decide to focus on cleaning this thing up, making the best out of it. What else are you going to do to make the best out of it, dude? You're going to die one day. You're going to die one day. And so you may be miserable, but give yourself purpose. To fortify yourself with some sort of aim. And something that you can pour your mental energies into on a daily basis. Because what's the fucking point of it? If you don't have at least that, it's the hell you getting up for in the morning. Look, man, I know that I really want that. I struggle to find it. But you know what? Even that it exists, that there could be something that I could do that can make this worth it, is a huge motivator. And I know that you will find it. If you seek, you will find. All right? And I've looked into the void, man. I've looked. It's very deep. It's very dark. It's black, man. It's not a black man. It's just, it's dark. It's empty. I know I'm going to be there one day. So are you. So, we got to find something to pour our mental energy into and to get motivated. All right? Something to, when we wake up in the day, that way we're not pulled apart. We're not pulled apart at the seams. Because life, man, everything will now, if you don't have at least that to anchor you into position, well, everything bugs me now. And you know what I've realized? It's very hard to love. It's hard to have gratitude. I think, let me finish the video off here. Something that I've recently noticed is that gratitude, that feeling of thankfulness to be alive. I talked about this a lot. I don't know if you can have gratitude. I don't know if you can flip that switch in your life. And now everything's illuminated with this, with gratefulness. I don't think you can have that if you don't have love. And I'm saying love for other people, whereas your love is a benefactor. It has a disposition to do good to other people. You wish the best for other people, man. How easy is it to get into a frame where you don't give a fuck about other people? I don't give a shit about other people. I'm not saying to worry about what they think about you, but I'm saying, it's just we become selfish. We become mean. And then when we go to talk to people, it's harder to look into their eyes. It's hard to really mesh. You're always in your own world. It's hard to have a conversation. You just want them to leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. And that is just making you miserable, all right? It blocks gratitude, man. Love is patient, love is kind. And so you can't. If you don't have love, dude, you're already losing the battle. So for me, I've really you know what? When I meet somebody or when I talk to someone, I want the best for them. I don't want to see them suffering. I don't want to see myself suffering. I don't want someone else to do that or go through that. All right? If they're an asshole, if they're, a deceitful, manipulative liar, then sure. Take a backbone, take a stand for yourself, sort it out. You don't got to talk to them. But I'm saying just to have in your heart that, you can rise above your own insecurities with love. That's what I'm saying. You rise above yourself and all the petty cares that you have when you decide to love other people. And it's very freeing. It's very liberating. All right? So, that's it, man. That's it. I hope you guys have a blessed night. Peace.